Greetings from WBCS Neo. Right, in this little video we're going to talk about two look OLLs. I'll try to do a brief breakdown of what they are. So basically what you have, in this case we're going to be doing 6 quite common OLLs that come along. Okay, and what we'll do is we shall talk about what we can do about getting them to a solid state on top with all the other on top, for instance. Okay, so we use standard solving from white. So this is the case number 3 or stroke 4 if these are reversed. Okay, so this solid line here would be on this one. Okay, but this is case 3. So case 3, okay, basically is a dot case with a single corner piece done. Now what I would normally do is, in the past until recently, I would normally just flick that up there, do an F IS or inverted sexy, and then F it back up, and that would either give me, depending on how these were located, in this case if it was located like this, which is where we're going to go with it, it would give me a T. Okay, if it was located with the single like that on that side and we execute that, it would give me a Z. So it would give me 1 or 2 outcomes, but at the time I wasn't really looking at that. I was just looking at a single case dot, moving up there, doing the F IS F prime, and that would give me either a Z or T without having to look at the side at all. As long as I seen the dot, put it up here, I'll get either cases. But at that point, when you execute, unless you recognise these bits, you would have a pause. Okay. Now, what we can do here is we can either determine if you want a Z or a T, okay, just by looking at these two pieces here. Okay, so if you've got this dot in here, okay, if you have the dot and these two pieces here, okay, it would be a U, and then you can execute an F IS or inverted sexy, and then an F, and that will give you a T. Okay, that will give you a T. I'll show you in a minute. However, if you like to do the Z OLLs, forgot what it was. I think it's case 40. Yes, 39 stroke 40. I would have to look it up which one it generates, but I know then I can just literally execute straight away. I don't have to re-grip or anything. So if this is on this side and you get the 2 on this side, then what you would do is you would bring, say if that was here and you had 2 here, then you rotate that there and you can do a lefty. Okay, so it'll be an F prime, mirror or a mirrored IS, and then an F, and then you can have another T, you'll get another T. Okay, then you execute that. Okay, if it's got the dot like this and you execute that now, you'll get a Z. Okay, so at the mode you would do an inverse and get a Z. Okay, a mirror for left-handed. Right, anyway, so we'll execute that. So there's your T. Okay, so that's your case 45, and there's your solid top, and in this case we've got a U-pin. Okay, and I'll just do that however way I would like to do it. Okay, so that's the first one. That's what I like about this, because if you were originally a MIRIS solver and you were progressing on to CFOP and learning about OLLs and stuff like that, this could help you get fast really quick without having to do too much algorithm homework, because the algorithms I'm using, the reason I'm using them is because they are short algorithms to fix the top. Okay, so one will go into another one, 2 short ones will go straight in. Okay, so we've done case 3 stroke 4. Okay, so that's that one. So the next one is the case 17. Okay, and this is case 17 where you have two corner pieces and a single dot. Okay, now what you're looking for is these 2 here. Okay, now what I would do on this case is I don't keep it there, I do a U2. Okay, and then I do get my T. Okay, but this is the other T case, which is a bit like a T-perm. Okay, so that's what I've done for that one, and then I would just do the T-perm on this one to get the solid top. Again, it's an easy 2-step OLL, and you're always going to get that T when you do that, okay? So that's why I do that, okay? So that the reason why I do this, a lot of OLLs, if you try to do say some form of invert sexy in IS or a MIR, you can generate 1, 2, maybe 3 different options on depending on how you execute it, okay? These ones I've specifically set up so I know I put them in a certain position, execute an IS, and I'll get what I want every time. So I don't have to think about anything. I know what's coming, I know where I need to be, and I don't pause. So it cuts time down drastically by doing it. So there you go. In this case, the GPR. There we go. Right, next one. Case number 18. Okay, this one's a funny one because it's I like to call this one the smiley one because it's looking at this angle. It's like a little smile here. Okay, 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. Okay, this is basically a bit like this one, but it's the 2 are facing. Now, what you could do is you could do a corner rotate, and then do that one. Okay, but we'll show you why, because it'll be a 3-step if you did that. So you don't want to do 3 OLL, you want to do 2 OLL. In this case, this one is basically a very similar case to this one. As you can see the front here, you've got a 1 on this one, and you've got a 3 on this one. Okay, you'll never have a 2, you always have a 3 or a 1. Okay, so we'll come to this one in a minute. So what I use for this one is I memorize this one as being, because it's more than 2, okay, it's not 1, it's not 1 IS, it's at least 2 ISs. Okay, so F1, 2, flick it back up, and what it does is it always gives me this case. In this case I do a U prime, now I do a wide left soon, and that gives me a full side. Okay, and that's how I play that one. I know I'm going to get that one, and then from here I will just do whatever I do for whatever turns up. Boom, done. Right, next case. Like I say, the same one, very similar. 19, I believe. I'm on 19 now. Yes, I'm on 19. So 19 is pretty similar. It's just these 2 are normally facing. Okay, so it's a 1 edged on this. That's how I remember it's only the single IS with the Fs. Now I know this gives me the Z case. Okay, so you do want to learn the T case OLL and the Zs. Okay, they're both easy ones to do. In this case, you just do this. They are short and easy finger tricks, and that gives me, in this case, another G perm. Done. Right, moving on. This one I'm going to contribute to Aaron, one of my Cuban buddies from the group, because he told me this one a while back, and it's just stuck. Okay, you can do a nice MU one on this one, but I find it takes too long. So what I do on this one, I do a F prime inverse left sexy. Is that right? Yes. So I've got to remember how I do it. Okay, and that gives me that case. In this case, it's dead easy. Normally. Oh, this is the one. This is always the one I never remember how to do it when I'm doing it on video. It always goes wrong. So that's an easy case. Okay, both of them are easy cases. So again, you're doing a quick flick using a MIRIS invert, as it were, and then doing another algorithm which is easy to learn. So I'm using easy to learn OLLs. Then I know doing it like that, I always get that OLL, so I know where my fingers have to be. I don't have to pause. I can just make it like one big OLL, and it's fast. It's nice and efficient. And finally, MIRIS. I was going to say MIRIS. OLL 56, which is this one, which has got 2 headlights, tail lights. Okay, but it's got a line, not a cross. In my other one, if it was a cross, I would just do an F triple IS and then an F prime, and that solves it. Okay, that solves the top, I should say. In this case, I do a single F IS F prime U2, and always get this case. Okay, in this case, it's dead easy. okay, because that is just an F, inverse, regular sexy times 2, and F prime. And then you go from here to solve whatever you get. In this case, you usually get like either an A perm or a V perm. Okay, in this case we've got a V perm. And that's it, done. So that shows you 2-look OLL can be pretty good and quite efficient if you learn how to use the reduce move methods to set them up and to point them in one direction or one target, you know. And some of these you do get regular occurrences of certain PLLs on the end as well, or regular skips, which is always a plus, you know. If you get a skip, you don't have to do any more work, do you? You've done it. So that's it. I hope that wasn't too weird. Just let us know how you felt about the video. Ignore that OLL 20. That always gets me as well. And yet when I'm solving, it doesn't. It's never a problem. But when I'm on video, it always messes. I always think about it, and it screws me muscle memory up. So there you go. I think that's pretty much it. So I shall say tra, and hopefully you will subscribe, like, share, whatever you like to do. I need to find the end bit. Until next time, see you later. Hi, this is WBCS Neo. Thank you for watching this video. If you did like it, please check out all the other videos I do have. More importantly, please subscribe, like, share, and if you can, comment below if you want. Okay, comments will be answered as soon as I can. Until the next time, see you later. Bye bye.